Washington Commanders embarrassed yet again. What's new? The sky is blue. So the Dallas Cowboys completely destroyed my Washington Commanders. I'm still repping my gear, but the Dallas Cowboys dismantled my Commanders. We were already dismantled, but they embarrassed them on Thanksgiving Day, 45-10. Uh, where do I even start with this game? I don't believe anybody on our team had a good game. Nobody on our team had a good game. Nobody on our team played to the best of their ability. None of the coaches coached to the best of their ability, especially not Jack Del Rio, especially not Coach Ron Rivera, especially not the offensive coordinator who he thought was going to, light the league up this year like he did in KC, Eric Bienemy. It took me time to realize it, but I think I've come to the realization that Eric Bienemy is not that guy. He's not that guy. I think he sold Washington fans a pipe dream, me included. I really believe that Eric Bienemy was going to, take the league by storm and surprise a lot of people with Sam Howell and with Jahan Doss and Terry McLaurin. We have stars on this offense. We might have lost 45-10, but believe it or not, we have talent. But it just feels like the talent's being wasted. Eric Bienemy has been disappointing throughout the season. You score 7 points against the Giants. It's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. It doesn't matter how bad the team across you is. You have to score points. It doesn't matter how elite the team is. You have to score points. And simply put, Eric Bienemy, he's been disappointing all year. He's been disappointing all year. And like I said in my tweet, Eric Bienemy, the narrative coming into the season with him was he was riding the coattails of and riding the waves of Andy Reid and riding the waves of Patrick Mahomes. That was the narrative. And a lot of people like me, I tried my best to, shut that down. I tried my best to say, nah, that ain't it. I felt as though it was a racial thing. That's why he didn't get hired as a head coach. Truth be told, that's not what it was. And we're not going to keep running with that narrative because it's not true. It's not true. At this point in time, it has nothing to do with that. And it has everything to do with the fact that he has been disappointing throughout the season. I understand Sam Howell is a young QB. I understand Sam Howell is a young QB. I understand the offensive line is underwhelming. But 10 points, 7 points, those type of performances is not going to cut it in this league. This is a scoring league. You have to score points. That's what all I have to say about Eric Bienemy. Going to the players, what's up with Terry McLaurin? What's really up with him? This is not the Terry I remember from the last 3 years, the last 4 years. I don't know what's up with him. He's been having 1,000 yards year in and year out, and I honestly don't think he's going to hit it this year. He's been struggling all year, and it's starting to look like he's playing injured. It looks like he's playing injured out there, but he's dropping passes. I know some of the throws aren't the best. In some places he's dropping passes that should be catches, and right now the way it's gone this season. I just don't know. I just don't know. Shout out Courtesy. I will change my mind and say he did have a good game. He did have a good game today. He tried, he fought, but just overall, it's just disappointing. Offense underwhelming as usual. Defense, they are who we thought they were. They are who we thought they were. Jack Del Rio, he needs to be fired. He needs to be fired. And it's really so hard being a fan of this team. It's like year in, year out. You come into the season, you think this year's going to be different. This year's going to be different than last year and the year before that and the year before that. You think this year is special. You think, oh, we might do something this year. Nope. We are a 4-win team through 12 weeks. We're 4-8. And it's only going to get tougher. You have the Miami Dolphins next. They might drop 70 again. With our secondary, they might drop 70 or 80. That's how bad our secondary is. That's how bad our linebackers are. That's how bad the D line has been playing because we decide let's trade Chase Young, let's trade Montez Sweat. The energy is at an all time low, and the team reflects its leadership. Ron Rivera, no energy, no energy on the sidelines. He's always with his arms crossed, like always got his arms crossed. He has no energy. He just sits, watches, has that disappointed look on his face. The fans were sick of it. And the players, I know they're sick of it because they're practicing day in and day out and they're not getting the results that they want. But you have to be honest, the players, they don't respond to that, to this, and that sad look on your face. Ron Rivera is pitiful. Ron Rivera is pitiful. Um, he needs to go. He needs to go. I hear the rumors saying Josh Harris is waiting to evaluate him until after the season. I could care less for any of that. Get the man gone. Get the man gone. The fans deserve better. We deserve better. We've been dealing with this for I don't know how long, and they're talking about rebuilding again. You can miss me with that, bro. You can miss me with that. Another rebuild. This fan base deserves better. We've constantly wasted talent year in, year out. Especially Jack Del Rio. Look at the talent he had on defense, and look what we got. Look at the results we got. Look at the results we got. You let the Bills drop 40 on you at home. You let the Bears drop 40 on you at home. You let the Giants, you let the Giants score 30 plus on you. And now here we are, Thanksgiving. 45 points given up. The defense was terrible. Jack Del Rio is terrible. I mean, 45 points, and this man's an NFL D coordinator. And if 45 points is acceptable, put me out there. I'll give up 40 like it's nothing. Because it's like, how is this man even in the position that he's in? Like I said, get him out of there. He needs to go. He needs to go. Get that man gone. It's long overdue, and it's pitiful. It's pitiful. It's disgraceful to the DMV. Like I said in my previous videos, and just when I thought last week was the ultimate low point, we come out on Thanksgiving Day, on Turkey Day. We come out on Thanksgiving Day, and we perform like this. It's crazy because before the game, if you saw John Allen's speech that he gave, you would have thought we had a chance. You would have thought these boys were going to play their heart out and give it everything they had.
Play for the man next to you. Play hard. Take it one play at a time. The whole world is watching, and you already know what they're expecting out of us. But I promise you, we got something for them today. They don't know it, but we know it. Let's show the world what we really do. We put 4 quarters together. And not only will we will embarrass these boys. I promise you. I just ask y'all to believe.
Look, he did all of that, and we proceeded to get 45 dropped on our head. What you mean we're going to embarrass these boys? And then they proceeded to embarrass us. 45-10. Nobody on the defense should have said nothing. Nobody on the defense should have said nothing. Secondary, garbage. Linebackers, garbage. D-line, did they even show up today? No pressure. No sacks. Dak was chilling. This man was eating a turkey leg mid-game. The game wasn't even over. He pulled out the turkey leg. He was munching on us. He paid homage to his man Zeke. Because they both own Washington throughout their careers. They own us. So he paid homage. He put out a turkey leg. Let me get the munching. The game wasn't even over. The game wasn't even over. This is an all-time low for Ron Rivera. But it's time for him to go. As a fan of this franchise, I've seen nothing but losing. I'm a young man. But like I said in my previous video, I've seen nothing but losing from this franchise. And it doesn't look to be changing anytime soon. I don't want to hear nothing about Josh Harris is the man with the plan. I don't want to hear nothing about this new regime. None of that. Until Ron Rivera is gone, we can't hope for nothing to improve. And I know he will be gone soon. He will be gone soon. But sadly, when you say when you say stuff like we're going to evaluate him after the season, it just makes me kind of disappointed and the direction that this group is going in, this ownership group, and then you have just just a terrible direction so far. I think he should have been fired a while ago. But like I said, it's all a process. I believe that, but we're gonna need some change. We're gonna need something to switch up. Ron gotta go. JDR gotta go. But yeah, I'm your host Tyrus Filson. This is the Fourth and Goal Sports Show. Peace.